As you all know, the holidays are coming up soon, and everyone is starting to get into the Christmas spirit. That being said, your next challenge is going to be Christmas related. Basically, what we want you to do is to create your own version of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Since your ABCs of a College Student Life video did so well, I thought maybe you could do something around that theme, but really in the end it's up to you.
Uh-huh,
he said slyly.
just as I expected. A Christmas poem? Well, challenge accepted.
'Twas the night before finals at old Monkton House, and Andrew was stirring. He was flailing about. His eyes were both closed, and his flytrap was snoring, but the dream he was having was clearly not boring. He was at the university, confused and alone, when all of a sudden he heard a faint moan. He spun around quickly, alarmed and afraid, to see a spectral figure, a ghostly old shade.
Andrew J. Thoms,
said the spectre emphatically.
Yes, sir?
Was his reply most panicky.
I'm the ghost of Geography 101, and I come with a warning. There's nowhere to run. The final is coming. You are not prepared. Goodbyes with your loved ones need to be shared, but you know not of the heart, and the flow's pyroclastic. To succeed now, you must do something drastic. So steel yourself now. Infinity beckons.
But Andrew thought to himself,
Hey, wait a second. Stop saying these things. Get out of my head. I finished that final. I don't feel like I'm dead.
he said, stirring.
The nightmare was gross. Oh, look at the time! Our exam is so close!
He packed up his bags and he rushed out the door, and then promptly tripped on the floor. He regained his consciousness 3 hours later, surrounded by textbooks and notes and some paper. Pulling things together, he started to run, hoping beyond hope that the exam was not done. Sprinting down the hall and running so fast, he finally arrived at his physics class, but to his dismay he was all alone, except for a ghost who was talking on the phone.
Tough luck, bro. If you want your diploma, you should have been here, not in college. The exam was yesterday, you silly old fool. Honestly, why'd you bother coming to school?
It can't be!
He said, pulling out his phone.
This data's all wrong. And this phone's not my own. I'm dreaming again. This isn't real. I'm having too many ghost dreams. I just can't deal.
And all of a sudden, the spectre was gone, and our young hero let out a great yawn. He awoke himself lying on the living room couch. To ensure it was over, he pinched himself.
Ouch!
Arising from his slumber, he looked to the clock. 10:08 read the time, to Andrew's great shock.
I've only 11 hours!
He yelped out in fright.
To study for physics. This will be a long night.
He rushed upstairs to study, and there he did scowl, when all of a sudden his stomach did growl.
But first, perhaps a sandwich.
He said to the air.
And after I'm sated, I'll continue to prepare.
But facing the kitchen, he saw something shimmer. A ghostly figure was there, making some dinner.
Another ghost!
He shouted, afraid and alarmed.
Dude, what you talking about?
Said Jerry, disarmed.
I thought you were a ghost.
Said Andrew, confused, but Jerry stared back. He was not amused.
Dude, it's really quite creepy you thinking I'm dead. I'm gonna finish this sandwich. I'm going to bed.
And thus ends our tale of studying disaster, filled with ghosts, intrigue, and perhaps some laughter. You may be wondering if this video has reached you. Was there some kind of moral I was trying to teach you? Yeah, probably not. Natalie, I only have one order of business. The next LFP challenge is for you to save Christmas.